man. You use our peg bags like this. Oh,
Say pen tag.
Alright, 7th, 8th grade. Welcome to English. Happy October 1st. It's the best month of the year.
I know it's so like fall time, right?
I love it.
I love it.
Okay, now we're sitting down. Some updates and reminders while our friends make our seats, or make our way to our seats, is that chapter 4 and 5 questions should be done by tomorrow and should be turned in as soon as possible because tomorrow I'm going to read chapter 6 aloud to you guys. So it would be better off for everybody if we were all on the same page and you weren't totally confused reading chapter 6. Our final autobiographies are due October 15th, so please be sure to just keep working on those. I know we're going to start a big portion of our writing today, so keep that in mind. And then our vocab check is on Friday, and all of those words are on Classroom. Remember, if you wrote down the words, then you can use them on the quiz. Yeah.
Are we supposed to be working on our autobiography already?
No. That's just a due date. Okay. Yeah, we're going to start the majority of it today. Thanks for the clarification. So, the plan for today, we're going to do a transition words part. Have you guys heard of transition words before? Okay, well, what about them? They're important for writing. We're going to do some practice all together. And then we're going to do practice alone with our independent writing time on our autobiographies. Safal, can I please have you reading the learning objective today?
I can use transition words to make writing flow smoothly and begin drafting my autobiography in Google Docs.
Great, so I can use transition words to make my writing flow smoothly and begin drafting my autobiography in Google Docs. Can I please have 2 volunteers help me pass out, yes, Joshua and Zavi, help me pass out this paper for today. Thank you. Just bring back to my desk with that. Okay, while they pass out, let's talk about transition words, everyone. So, first, let's read this paragraph together. Dobby, would you please read the paragraph on the board for me? What? Yes.
I woke up about dress. I ate breakfast.
Great. Giselle, could you read it for me also? Can you read the paragraph for me also? Help the screen.
I woke up, I got dressed.
Oh, well, I didn't have it.
I went outside. I saw my friends play basketball. I got tired of it.
Wonderful, thank you. How does this paragraph sound, guys?
Boring.
Why? What's wrong with it?
There's not a lot of details in it.
Like you should put a comma like I woke up on.
Okay, Muhammad thinks we need commas. Sabi said there's not enough detail.
Wait,
Sabi.
make a Christian one.
Oh, Christian needs one as well, Joshua.
Great, Joshua, you're bad at that now.
Does it feel kind of choppy?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
It should have commas. Why is it just period after period after period?
I agree. How do we know if the events are connected or not, or could you just put them in a random order and it wouldn't matter?
Yeah, it wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't matter. Exactly. Okay, Mia, let's read this one then.
Like
Yeah, read this. Sorry, with first.
first, I woke up and quickly got dressed. After that, I ate a big breakfast before heading outside. When I stepped onto the driveway, I saw my friends waiting for me. Soon, we started a fast-paced game of basketball. By the time we finished, I was exhausted, so I decided to head home.
Great. What makes this paragraph better? Yes, Sabi. There's more detail. Yes. Joseph, what else makes this paragraph better?
It's less robotic.
Less robotic. What about it's less robotic though?
It's more detailed.
Okay, a lot more detail. Yes. More commas. Yes. Look at these bolded words. Okay, what are they? First, after that, when I stepped onto the driveway, soon, by the time we finished, okay? These all help guide us through the reading. They make it seem like the events can be in any order, and they help sequence the events. What these words are called are transition words. That's what our paper that you're working on is on today. I want you to think of them like traffic signs for your writing. So they guide readers smoothly from one idea to the next so they don't get lost. Similar to traffic signs, they do things like tell us when to keep reading when to add more ideas, when to show differences, when things are cause and effect, and when to wrap up our thoughts. So, I just gave you guys a chart, alright? If you would look on the first column of the chart, it's the signs of a different traffic sign. So we have the go sign, we have the merge sign, the yield, the arrow, and the stop sign. In the middle column, it's the use. So these are the uses for each of the types of transition words. On the next few slides, you're going to use what's in bullet points to fill in the blanks on this section of the chart. Yes. Yield means to stop for a moment. I'll explain it to you in a second. And then on the examples chart, I've given you examples already. I'm going to put more on the board, highlighted in green. Remember, when something's in green on the board, you write it down, okay? It's not a lot of writing, but I want to make sure you have this down so that when you're writing your autobiography, you have a chart to refer to for your transition words. So, let's look at the first type. Green light means go, okay? Brittany, what do these transition words tell us to do? Yes. These transition words tell us the time order of events. So I would put the time order of events in the blank in the second column. Time order of events, helping the reader know what happens first, next, and last. So some examples I've already given you on your chart are beforehand, initially, prior to, in the meantime, eventually, suddenly, and immediately. But the ones I want you guys to write down are right here. First, next, after that, then, soon, and finally.
Next time I feel like the length should be a bit more longer.
Longer? Okay.
Yeah, so like we do these transition words to us the time of
Yes, exactly. Great job, Miss Lee. Put your notes down. Well, there should be right here too.
What's table 9?
Yes. No, you're gonna write them on this chart that I just gave out.
Oh, there's no pencils. There's no pencils.
Yes.
What's his phone up there?
Yes.
There's no pencil.
Yeah, you're gonna copy that what it says. You just fill in the blank of this. These transition words tell us how God uses
Oh, we write these transition words.
Yes.
Where do we write that at?
You guys can go.
Wait,
So,
Miss.
yes.
Do we write these transition words? Tell us. Do we write that?
Yeah, so what you have in the middle column is word for word what this says. I just want you to fill in the blank. The transition words tell us the time order of events is all you need to write in this blank. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, read this to me, Zabi.
These transition words tell us the time order. Okay,
Got it?
I already did.
Okay, great. And then for the green part, you're going to put that in the example section because those are examples of transition words.
That's what I needed to see.
Yes. These are your examples.
The green stuff. We're supposed to write the green line right here.
Alright, wonderful guys. When you're all done, you can put your pencils down so I know you're done. And we can go to the next one. search sign, which is our second row, okay? These transition words help us add more details to our story. They tell us or tell the reader how ideas can connect together. So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna fill in the blank with that definition I have on the screen in the second column, and in the third column, you're gonna write down those words in green. These words are also, in addition, another, plus, moreover. So instead of just saying, I got up, I brushed my teeth, I could say, I got up, also, I brushed my teeth, because I wanted my breath to smell good. Mm-hmm.
Can I see like right here so I don't have to keep digging back?
Yeah, if that's easier for you, that's fine. Also, in addition, another, plus, and moreover. Alright, next type, everyone. The yield sign. This helps to show differences in our writing. They show changes in directions, like when two ideas don't agree or something unexpected happens. So beyond the ones I put for you guys in the example columns already, like in contrast, even though, nevertheless, some of the other ones that would fall in this category are however, on the other hand, but, although, and yet. I really, really like my sister, but I hate it when she cries. English class is fun, however, taking notes can be boring. Did Miss B come and talk to you guys today already? Yeah. Okay. All right, our next one. The arrow. Your arrow column. These words show cause and effect. They explain why something happened or what the result was, guiding the reader through cause and effect. So, the examples that I have highlighted in green that I would like you guys to write down in the third row are because, so, therefore, as a result, for this reason. I missed the soccer goal. As a result, our team tied the game, and I left sad. Okay, everyone, and for our very last one, it's the stop sign. This is pretty self-explanatory. It tells us when we're wrapping up our thoughts or story. So these transitions signal that you are finishing your thought or bringing your story to a close. Some of these words that I want you guys to write down are in conclusion, at last, in the end, overall, and to sum up. Some other ones that I've already have written for you are in summary, at last, as you can see, in the end, and after all. After this one, class, I'm going to show you guys a paragraph, and we're going to work to fill in the blank on what type of transition word goes where to make a good paragraph. Couple more seconds here. Okay, so here's our practice paragraph, everybody. I filled in the blanks with the type of transition you're going to use based on your chart. Okay, so let's go through and read each sentence. Kaylin, can you read the first sentence for me?
Yesterday was one of the most exciting days of my life.
Okay, Araceli, read the second.
Where?
I woke up.
I woke up earlier than usual because I couldn't wait for the big soccer game. I ate breakfast quickly.
Great. So, here's the green light. Between sentence 1 and 2, what transition word should we use there? Yes, Mohammed? First. Yes, to be agreed with Mohammed.
Yeah.
Would that sound good? So we would say yesterday was the most exciting days, one of the most exciting days of my life. First, I woke up earlier than usual because I couldn't wait for the big soccer game. I ate breakfast quickly. All right. Then between I ate breakfast quickly and this sentence, I grabbed my gear. What would you think would go in this green light? Yes, Nicole. Next. Yes. Next, I grabbed my gear and rushed outside. What other words could work there? Yeah? Finally? Yeah? Then? Yeah? What else? After. Great. Yes. So after, or let's say after. After I grabbed my gear and rushed outside. Mohammed, can you read the next sentence for me? When?
When I got to the field, I saw my teammates practicing. I joined them and we warmed up together.
Great. And then Neil, can you read the what part that starts with R? R, coach.
Our coach reminded us about teamwork and strategy.
Great. So with that symbol, which word would go there, guys?
Also,
Also could. Someone from this side of the room.
In addition,
In addition, yes. Wonderful. Maybe plus? Great. All right. Next sentence. The game started and the other team scored first. Then there's the yield sign. We didn't give up. Yeah, Joshua. However, we didn't give up. Yeah, what else? Although. Someone from the back of the room, what else could we use?
yet,
Yeah, doesn't fit as well, but similar idea. Okay. Let's read the next sentence. Penelope, would you please read for me the sentence starts with we pushed.
We pushed harder and kept passing the ball.
Great. Keep going.
I scored a goal right before halftime. The crowd cheered loudly.
And then blank, I had tied the score. which word would go here? Because, what else?
As a result,
As a result, that might not be the best fit, but it's conveying the same idea. Yeah, therefore could work. Right? So, yeah, so I have time to score. Alright, our last one. Christian, would you read the last sentence for me? Or the last two sentences?
By the end of the game, we were exhausted but happy.
Blank. We celebrated with snacks and team photos. Red means stop. How do we wind down the story? In conclusion. At last. Yes, wonderful. Okay. You see how those all help string together our paragraph and turn these thoughts into a real sequence of events into an actual story. So, what we're going to do today, with the sentences you wrote for your autobiography written outline in week 5, you're going to use transition words to string together your thoughts. So, in a moment, I want you to open Google Classroom and go to the assignment titled Autobiography Rough Draft. I haven't posted it yet. I'm going to post it as soon as I tell you, release you guys to the store. So, guys, without opening up things down, I'm putting you the job. Everyone pause for a moment, okay? I also want you to open up your autobiography written outline assignment for week 5. Alright? You're going to look at the outline and this chart to help turn what you put into each individual paragraph box into a story that flows together well using transition words. Alright? Today, I'm not asking you to make a title or to write your whole story. I'm just asking you to begin on our first box, paragraph 1. So, for the rest of class, 20 minutes, we're going to begin writing paragraph 1 using the sentences we already wrote in our outline. Because we spent a lot of time on our written outline, this should be pretty straightforward, and you should be able to just edit some of your thoughts so that they flow together better, and use transition words to help you do this too. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, I'm going to post the rough draft right now. Yes, Todd, you can use your restroom. And we're going to do that. If you prefer to listen to some music while you write, you're more than welcome to. Just use my headphones over here. This is quiet writing time though. And you do not need to submit this at the end of class. We're going to submit these rough drafts next week, but I'm going to check and make sure you guys got some stuff done. We're not doing the feedback or the trend today. Yes.
Oh, never mind.
Yes. Over here. So, when you guys open the autobiography rough draft, it's going to look like this. Guys, it'll look like this. It says name, class, date, title. I want you to do exactly what it says. Put your name, class, date, and then you can leave the title blank for now, and then begin writing right here. I already have it set up for you so that it's double spaced and the font that I want. Alright? So, what 2 documents should you be opening up right now? The autobiography draft and then the autobiography outline. Yes. You're using your outline to do what? Yes. How are we going to tie together our thoughts between the outline and the draft? What are we going to use? Yes, transition words. Okay. We have about